Here are a few How I Met My Husband stories from Reddit, capturing modern-day love. 1. The Unexpected Roommate Romance, found on r/relationships. I met my husband when I was desperate for a roommate. We connected through a mutual friend who vouched for him, and though I was hesitant at first, I decided to take a chance. What started as a simple roommate arrangement slowly evolved into late-night conversations, shared dinners, and eventually a deep friendship. We both swore we'd never date a roommate, but as time went on, our bond became undeniable. One night, after a particularly hard day at work, he left me a note that said, "I'm here for you, always." That's when I realized I'd fallen in love with him. We've been married for 5 years now, and I still can't believe I fell for my roommate. 2. The Coffee Shop Connection, found on r/AskReddit. My husband and I met at a local coffee shop where I used to study during my final year of college. I had noticed him a few times. He was always reading a book and sipping coffee. One day, the cafe was particularly crowded, and the only seat available was at his table. I awkwardly asked if I could sit, and he agreed. We ended up talking about everything from books to travel plans. After that, we'd accidentally run into each other at the coffee shop almost every day. Eventually, he asked me out, and it was as if we'd known each other for years. Now we joke that our love story started over spilled coffee and shared study breaks. 3. A Swipe Right That Changed Everything, found on our Tinder success. We met on Tinder, which neither of us expected would lead to anything serious. I swiped right on his profile because he had this goofy picture of him with his dog, and his bio said something like, "Looking for someone to laugh at my terrible jokes." We chatted for a few days, and when we finally met in person, it was as if we'd known each other forever. Our first date lasted hours, dinner, a walk, then late-night coffee. A year and a half later, he proposed to me at the same cafe we went to that night. Tinder success stories don't happen often, but here we are. 4. Love on the Subway, found on r/TrueOffMyChest. I met my husband on the subway in New York City. It sounds crazy, but I'd see him almost every day during my commute to work. We never spoke, just exchanged glances. One day, I accidentally dropped my phone while the train was packed, and he was the one who picked it up for me. That started a conversation, and soon enough, we were talking every morning. Eventually, we started having breakfast together before work, and our subway rides turned into dates. 2 years later, we got married. It feels like something out of a movie, but it's our real-life love story. The Coworker Crush, found on Wedding Planning. We met at work, though neither of us intended to date a coworker. I started working at the company first, and a year later, he joined the team. We clicked right away, but stayed professional. Over time, we became close friends, bonding over mutual hobbies and lunch breaks. I tried to ignore my feelings because of the no workplace romance rule we'd both agreed on. But one night, after a work event, we found ourselves alone, talking for hours under the stars. We confessed our feelings, and a year later, we were engaged. Thankfully, we don't work together anymore, but our love story started in the office. These modern-day love stories reflect the beauty of chance encounters and unexpected connections, showing that love can blossom in the most ordinary moments. Conclusion. And that's how a simple subway ride, a shared coffee, or even a work meeting can spark a love story that lasts a lifetime. Who would have thought that chance encounters or swiping right could lead to marriage? These modern love stories show us that love really can happen when we least expect it. Now, we want to hear from you. Have you or someone you know experienced a unique How I Met My Partner story? Drop it in the comments and let's get a conversation going. Maybe your story will inspire others to share their own. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more heartwarming stories, and share it with your friends who love a good romance. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss another love story. Thanks for watching!